Hey y'all. So today is July the 13th, and I just wanted to make sure that I did my day two vlog. Day two vlog. Now, of course, y'all just saw the footage of me at Publix eating my salad. I just got to show y'all again because Publix have the best salads. Can y'all see that? So my kids, they got boiled eggs in there too. You see that? Delicious. Delicioso. They didn't have avocados this time, but I got a salad with some chicken tenders, some cucumbers, some banana peppers, spinach, and shredded lettuce, some regular pickles, hot honey sauce, ranch, chipotle, and I threw a little bit of black pepper on there or whatever. But I would definitely have to say Publix have the best salads and subs, better than any other brand on the market. But anyways, so let's just do a little recap. We're gonna make this quick. Let's just do a little recap of my day today. So of course, I went outside and got some sun, and it was amazing. I'm glad that I did. Y'all need to make sure y'all do that every day, because as long as the sun comes up and you have breath in your body, it's gonna be an amazing day. Um, I did my credit. So I have a credit man. His name is Chief, and I put like his referral information down here, but he's been like I've been working with him on my credit since like last year. He's so amazing. He does a fantastic job. Don't let nobody ever talk y'all out of getting a credit man, because they know the ins and out of everything. You feel me? Um, and he can help you with funding. It don't matter if it's personal, business, you know, just tap in with the credit man. I would suggest him, but it's, you know, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm not here to program you to think anything else, okay? To think that you have to go with the person that I recommend. Um, but let me let y'all know what I saw today, okay? Because today I saw Chris Brown, like, and I'm sorry because this is like part of my childhood. You feel me? But Chris Brown was on stage creating like a Pinot with the fan, and they said that her husband went and filed for a divorce. And let me let you know, good job, okay? Good job. I don't care if he's a celebrity or not. You don't be on stage. You don't use your man money to go get on stage just so you can sit here and basically make a Pinot with the celebrity that we all want. We all want them, okay? That's why I don't go to shows now. I remember I went to a Chris Brown concert when I was like 14, y'all. Because I had got all A's in school. So my mom got me a little ticket with my brother's girlfriend. And we went up there. I was so happy. But then when I realized I couldn't get on stage, like I couldn't touch him, I think that's where I stopped caring about celebrities. Because it's like, if I can't touch you, all I can do is spend my money on you. Then what we doing? What we doing? That's just my preference. But anyways, so that's just what I saw today. I did my little credit. Let's see what else. I'm learning so much about a lot of things. Like, I'm learning about systems, and everything is a system. Even like McDonald's, like the whole line down there. Like, I don't work at every fast food place, so I don't know why I didn't comprehend that in life everything is a system. Okay, so if you're listening, Rain and OG, which is my kid, because I make these videos for them. Everything is a system, baby, okay? And I need y'all to understand that. And you have to tap into the right system that's for you. So let me name a couple of melanated beings that I need you to make sure that you always know about, like Master P, Spectacular, Jay-Z, Now I'm just talking about systems that are like melanated beings. Who else? You know, um, let's go into business. Because, when I was younger, I did a project on Ben Carson, but he's a doctor, and he was the first doctor to separate, like twins. They had their heads like together, and he separated them. But we're talking about business. So like Masterpiece, Spectacular, Chief, B, my credit man. Those are just the first three that pop into my mind now, because those are like ones that I always see all the time. But those are systems that I would highly recommend. Like, the people, study their story. Study their story and learn from when they're at their lowest. Because sometimes, like, I know that you saw me, Rain. You grew up with me being an entrepreneur. I had her on a little ice cream truck or whatever. Or just, I done had so many businesses with my daughter. She done seen so much. Isn't that right, Rain? But times are changing. We are in a brand new world and a brand new system, okay? So I need you to understand that. And of course, I'm going to leave everything for you or whatever. But study systems, study people, and just make sure, you learn the ins and out. Create, learn how to get access to rooms that a lot of people don't normally talk about. Like, if a man is trying to talk to you and he's not talking about his goals or a future or what he wants to accomplish, like, do not stick around for that. If a man tells you run away from him, run. Okay? Run as fast as you can. Listen, if a man's mother tell you that man ain't ish, girl, listen, Linda, okay? Listen, you cannot change people, and you don't want to change people, but you can elevate with them. And tell, like, with your father, of course, just in case if you forgot, but with your father, like, I told him, like, marriage is a business deal, whether if it's physical, like in a, at the courthouse, or if it's spiritual, whatever, it's a business deal. Okay. So when I decided to get married to your father, Rain, I told him, like, hey, if you want to marry me, you need to go to the military. Because I'm a military brat, so I'm used to that lifestyle. Because let me let you know, Rain, this civilian world that you're growing up in is ghetto, okay? But thank God for your auntie Felicia. Okay, let her know I love her so much. And she has definitely came a long way since I've known her. But like, when me and your father first met, Rain, like, I told him, like, I had 3 jobs then when we was in school. And I don't even think I told you this story, but I had 3 jobs. Like, and I told him, because he was younger than me, like, if you want to date me, I need you to go get a job. Tell me why that next week he went and got a job. Okay? So the milkman's son went and found the job. Period. Okay? So have standards. If a man wants to date you, have standards and have boundaries. Don't allow no man, the first time he disrespect you, call it out. But once things get to 3 times, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Because, I seen my parents, your grandma and grandpa, they was green. They was green as HE double hockey stick. You feel me? They was green as... So I started jumping off the porch. Like, I started jumping off the porch real, like, 14. I was hosting team parties, phone parties, all type of things. And I want you to do the same thing. Like, I know times is different now, and they probably don't do that because, like, all the YNs be shooting at the parties. But back in my time, we had team clubs. Like, round of applause. You feel me? It was so much fun back in our day. And I just feel so bad for you guys, because the generation, like, if I'm a millennial and, like, we was coming from the 90s, so, like, relationships and, like, cheerleaders date the football players, you know, and they're in like relationships, or the dancers or the flag girls or whatever like that. You know, that was a thing. And then like it was like the hoes over there, you know, over there. But now, in your times, like the times now, because it's 2026, it's okay to be promiscuous out loud with everybody. And I just want you to remember that your temple, like your body, your temple is sacred. It's very sacred, okay? And it's not meant for everybody to touch your temple. Do you understand that? Okay. It's different for boys, OG. But for girls, don't just be out here allowing anybody to touch your temple, okay? I'm trying to tell you, it's not worth a little 5 minutes of feeling good or whatever. Excuse me. This generation is different from how I was raised, Rain, and I just really want to give you the best advice that I can give you, just in case if anything were to ever happen into life. You know I love you so much. I love you and OG, and y'all are the apple of my eyes all the time, you know, even through mental health and all. But yeah, I'm just rambling at this point, but that's just what comes to my mind today and what I want to get off my chest. Now, tomorrow's going to be a great day. I'm going to get out the house. Like I said before, I am child free. Now, I would have never thought that I would send my children to live with family, because that's never been me. My kids always been with me, period, you know. If they came out of me, they're going to be with me. But I need to take this time to myself so I can get myself back on the right course of who I know who I am. Because, baby, we are wealthy, period. You already know that I've always had a wealthy mindset. Not a rich one, but a wealthy mindset, okay? Because wealth lasts for generations. Rich only lasts for a moment, as if you won a lottery. Okay, and I've been explaining this to you since you was in pre-K. So I need you to understand this and hold everything that I say close to your heart. Because I tell you a lot of things all the time, and I know I be getting emotional because I just wish that I had somebody there to tell me. You feel me? So I had to learn what life was the harder way. And it's okay. I'd rather have hands-on experience. But for my offspring, I just want y'all to just listen. Listen and take it, like, just listen to it and take it to heart, because you know I'm never going to steer you wrong at all. That's never been me, okay? So, you know, I seen that they have like robots now. They have facial recognition, and they can just start shooting. So stay safe out there, because if they have that now, just imagine how it's going to be in the future. Like, you know, they really be trying to scare people or whatever. But, you know, us melanated beings we are not scared of, it's not even just melanated beings, just all beings. We're not really too much scared of the fear tactics that they try to give us. But it is what it is. We're going to leave it alone. And yeah, so we're going to get outside this week, y'all. There's a lot of things that I need to get done, and I'm going to take y'all with me, because I know I'm not going to be doing all my vlogs over here in a corner or whatever. I got to do my eyebrows. But you see this little hairstyle I tried to do? I tried to come up with a new hairstyle. I'm thinking about cutting it. Yeah, I'm thinking about cutting my locks shorter, because when it's shorter, it's so many cute hairstyles that you can do. Once they get like long like this, it'd be like, all right, girl, I'm exhausted. And if you have locks, like, y'all need to make sure that you do not just allow anybody to touch your locks. You have to make sure that they are loving hands, okay? Y'all, I went to the West Side, and tell me why they shut down West End Mall. And that's where I got my locks started at, over there at the African place at Fatima's. Like, I think I was in my feelings a little bit, because it was like, not the memories. Like, me and Chris went over there and got our hair done a couple of times or whatever. But, you know, Atlanta is going through gentrification. So what y'all future is going to be is not going to be what my past was, which is when the real OGs was alive. So now y'all OGs is gonna be these YNs. And yeah, if you know, we gotta make sure that they make it. We gotta tell them put the guns down and stuff. But we just gotta make sure that they make it. We're going through a lot of troubling times right now. Like, you know, Trump, the war, Russia. You gotta make sure y'all have a passport. We don't know when Walking Dead gonna start. We don't know when the Purge gonna start. But at the end of the day, you don't focus on the negative. You focus on the positive things and the things that you can control. You feel me? I want to sing my Big Stepper song, but I don't know if it's gonna do like a copyright thing on here. So we're just not gonna do that. You know. And Rain and OG, don't never let nobody disrespect you. Y'all have my blood in y'all, and y'all are warriors. You feel me? Rain already know what's up, but y'all are warriors. Don't allow nobody to tell you no differently about your mother, because you know. You know. Y'all came out my vagina. I had y'all and carried y'all for 9 months, so never forget who I am, okay? Anyways, I was just saying. I love y'all so much. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.